Welcome once again, my people. Hey, Ezra Kwizera here, and what's your story? He's my story. What's your story? What's your story? He's my story. He's my story. What's your story? You know, it's all about learning. It's all about sharpening each other. You know, and today's guest, I've known this brother for a long time, and it's always good to kind of have such stories with a person that you know, because you know some stuff about them and you know their journey. So I don't know. I have to, to introduce this guy. My guest tonight is Alfred.
Yeah.
Kwizera. Hey, that's called Bazina when you have the same name. So, Alfred.
Yeah, brother.
Welcome to the show.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much for having
thanks
me.
for accepting our invite on the last minute.
With a pleasure.
I know you're a touring artist. You're always out of Rwanda. So we're blessed, I would say.
I'm blessed too,
to
man.
have you.
It's good to meet you once again, man. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this podcast is all about sharpening a knife.
Yeah.
A father listening to a son listening to a father. A legendary listen to an upcoming artist.
Sure.
An upcoming artist listening to a legendary. Because there's wisdom both ways.
Yeah.
But there's a huge gap. So, what's your story?
You know a little bit of my story, but it's good that we are sharing right now.
Yeah, man.
And it's a blessing, we are together once again. And it's been a while without meeting, and I just call it a blessing. And my story, it's been a long journey, man. It's been a long journey that it is. It has a beautiful story to listen, a sad one, and of course a happy one. It depends which side you wanna get.
So, in this, what's your story is my story.
Yeah.
We have a part where we say, agree, disagree. You're not supposed to agree with what I say.
Sure.
You can agree or disagree. You say,
it depends.
Yeah, bro. If you grew up in Kampala, I grew up in Barara.
Yeah.
My values of life are different.
Sure.
And but life is beautiful. So when you say there's a sad story and a beautiful story, I agree, disagree. Even a rich man who was born in a rich family, a wealth family, they have a sad story.
Yeah. It's
not only the poor man.
Yeah, sure.
So even your sad story is beautiful.
Yeah, it is absolutely beautiful to the other side of life.
Yes.
Because I may say that I've been through a lot,
Yeah.
or we've been through a lot, but being in this tough situation that we've been through, I call it beautiful today. But before, it was really, it was like asking God, why me? Why me, God? Why this situation in my life? But the more you grow up, the more you understand that it was a beautiful lessons to be learned.
Just tell us like one or two stories that really stick out. Okay, let me just tell you one story.
Yeah.
Because this is about stories. One story of mine was when I was in P6 in a boarding school. I come from a family of 7, and my mom forgot that we had closed. So I stayed at the school in a huge dormitory by myself.
Wow.
And you can imagine, as a young child, I had trauma. I was scared in this huge dormitory, and close to like a 3 minutes from the school, there was a huge cemetery. and I was so scared of
that was so
ghosts.
scary. I understand.
So I had to walk. I had to walk from school
Through cemetery.
no, not through the cemetery.
Yeah.
I had to walk from the school to my house. It took me almost an hour.
Wow.
And then when I got home, my mom was busy. And the first thing that came in her head was like, "What are you doing here?"
Can you imagine?
And I was like, "Mom, we closed 2 days ago." I said, "Oh."
Oh my gosh.
So that's my sad story.
Yeah.
But I had to really kind of understand that she was a single mother. She had 7 kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had to forgive her. But forgiving her took me years.
I'm telling you.
You know, so but it's a beautiful story.
Mm-hmm.
He taught me not to know how to survive from a young age.
Oh.
Yeah. So it was your story, your sad story.
My sad story is for me, my childhood, I had to pay for my school fee. So I have to do whatever it takes for me to take back myself to school. So I used to go work for some coins. Of course, that was 10 coins to carry some people's bag. Ubushashi. If you remember that moment, that time. And then after taking your bag and your car or somewhere, then you give me this 10, this 20, this 50, then I go back and I pay my school fee.
How old were you?
I was around 13.
Man.
13, 12, just like that, until I finished my primary. So that was my sad story, to hustle for my school fee. Yeah, I can just say it in a simple word, but it was not simple.
Yeah.
As that.
No. I mean, today, if you see a 13 years old, like I have a 16 years old, but even telling him to go to McDonald's to work for $10, he's like, "Dad," you know. So, and I'm like, "Yo, bro, I used to work for $10 for a whole month."
$10.
Yeah, a whole month.
Man.
And that was a lot by then.
Yeah.
But for now, it's like $10 is nothing.
It's nothing, bro. It's nothing. So my sad story is like I had to hustle for myself so that I may take myself to school.
So do you agree or disagree that your sad story is beautiful?
I agree because today I can see that I'm able to do a lot of things by myself without looking for any help from anyone. So that it was sad during that time because I was little, because I was young. I expected some people to do that for me, but at the end of the day, I got to realize that I had to hustle for it so that today I may be who I am today.
My people, listen.
Yeah.
You're 13 years old who's listening to this. Just keep on moving, keep on holding up. Keep on holding on, your head up, focus.
Yeah, addition to that, I can tell somebody there that your sad story tomorrow is gonna be an encouragement. So keep focus, don't lose courage. And to remind you that you're not the first person to go through that. There is a lot of people been through that, and today their stories, it's big. They are good now, as we are good now, because we have a crazy story.
But we're still surviving. We're still
making more stories.
Yeah, we're still making stories.
Yeah,
life, I always tell people, life is a story.
Life is a story.
Yeah, because a few years ago. One of those moments where you're like, God, I'm so tired of surviving. I want to live. But surviving is part of the living.
Sure.
You agree, disagree?
I agree.
So, I know you're an artist. You're an inspirational gospel artist, or you're just gospel artist?
Both.
You're both.
Yeah.
Inspiration gospel artist.
Yeah.
So what made you choose that path as an artist?
Yeah, as an artist, it was my way of. I take it as my language to reach to those who are born like me, or grown up like me, or who just born differently. Yeah, I mean, in a beautiful family where they get everything. But trust me, life is like a coin. It got two sides. So today may be rich, tomorrow may be poor. Today may be poor, tomorrow you're gonna be rich. So I decided to use this way of my music to reach to different people, because I do believe that music, it's a language that everybody can hear, can listen. So that's why I took this way, so that I can reach to many souls.
You mentioned rich and poor. What's rich?
I call rich, to me, it's rich is not having a lot of things.
Yeah.
For my concept right now,
Yeah.
rich is this person who's happy with the way you are.
So you wanna tell me someone who's in the village and he has these two goats, and he's the richest in the
village,
in the community, in his community. That person is rich.
That person is rich. As long as you got these two goats, and you can still sleep, and you're happy with what you got, then you're rich.
So then what's poor?
Poor is I take this poor, this person who got this poor mentality of not being thankful for what you have. Be grateful for what you have.
So are we talking about emotional, or are we talking about physical?
Everything I do believe is that's emotional. This is how
as in spiritual.
Yeah, spiritual. So if you believe that you're poor, even you are rich, you're always poor.
My people, are you listening? Are you listening? It's all in your head.
It's all in your head.
It's all in your head.
It is.
You wanna be rich?
It starts here. Inside.
Kwa kichwa, in your head.
Mumutwe.
Byose ni mumutwe.
Mumutwe mu Luganda.
Mumutwe ego. So bifira.
Bokiriza nti oli mugaga mu mutwe. Era n'ebikwatiko jabeera mugaga. Kubanga what you got inside attracts what is outside.
Hey, man, there's a lot to share.
Yeah, bro.
There's a lot to share. We're gonna have a break. Then we'll be back in 2 minutes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.